Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Dillion Rachel. I'm Dillion, I'm a Christian, and I love talking about all things God, the Bible, and Christianity. So thank you for being here. I've been wanting to intentionally make videos for a while now, mostly because I've been in a season where I'm way more committed than ever before to diving into the Word, learning about who God is, and the whole story. And I've enjoyed it more than I ever have in my life. I've had seasons of where I've been, geeked about being in the Bible, but also many seasons where I ain't picked up my Bible in like 6 months. And so I've been more consistent season in the past year or so. And yeah, I'm very excited. And honestly, I just want to share. Naturally, I just can't help it. I like to talk, and when I have something that I'm excited about, I want to tell people. I want to tell somebody about it. And so, even more reason, thank you so much for being here. And I really hope that you benefit what I learn. I want to just that is the biggest reason why I'm doing this, because as much as I do talking about it and getting it out. So like I said, I've been very committed in the past year of really diving into the Word. I've never taken the time to read through the Bible from beginning to end. I've read like a bunch of different stories from the Bible. I've like read different passages all throughout the Bible throughout my life, but because I grew up in the church, I've never read the Bible all the way through. Shout out to The Chosen, honestly, for sparking interest in me to dive deeper into the Word, and also for bringing a lot of things to the imagination and to life for me, because that got me started in reading the Word. So legit, the series The Chosen, I don't know. Honestly, I could make a whole nother video about that. But if you're just curious about Jesus, who Jesus is, what that whole thing is, what the whole Christianity is about, Christianity is all about Jesus. And so if you are curious, if you want to learn more, if you want the Bible to come to life for you a little, like more than it ever has, check out The Chosen, the series The Chosen. It's on Prime. I think it's on their app, which I can't think of it at the moment. I can put it in the description. So yeah, check out The Chosen. That's what got my excitement, enthusiasm sparked back into the Word. Another reason why I'm wanting to do these videos is we are called to, as Christians, we are called to share the gospel. And so this is one way I hope that I can share the gospel, that I can bring understanding to some things that are either misunderstood or just unknown. And personally, while I've been diving into the Word this past year, it's been a little, I don't know, I feel like I felt like I was late to the party. And there was a lot of things that I felt like that was, this is very foundational. Like I should have been known this, or I should have been doing this. I should have been read this. Like there's stuff in the Bible that I'm all like, Dillion, like as long as you didn't been in the church, you should have read this. And I was like, I'm late. And I'm like, I should have been on this train, on this theology train. And I've always been interested in theology. Shout out to gospel rappers, Lecrae, Trip Lee, Sho Baraka, Flame, and Tadashi for sparking that interest with their I can't remember the conference that they had back in Chicago in like 2007, 2008, but going to that and just like listening to their music, it intrigued me, but clearly not enough for me to go and dive in myself. But now I'm doing that, and so I never was the best student, so I'm trying. So yeah, but with my interests, I'm kind of growing in biblical theology. I felt very late to the game, and I felt bad about that. And I also kind of felt like because I felt bad about that, I kind of felt prideful in a way too, because I was like, you feel like you too good to be learning the basics, or to be you too up there. You's like, I've been a Christian this long, so now I feel like this information is beneath me, but you don't know this, or like you just found this out yesterday. And so I don't know, I've had very mixed feelings about it. And so I just want to to just act and move and nurture the joy that I have from learning more about who God is. And I want to nurture and cultivate the joy and the excitement and the enthusiasm that I get from learning about history that actually interests me. So yeah, I'm very excited to do this, and I hope that you get a lot out of the different videos that I post. There was something I saw yesterday. I was going past a church near Kroger, and it said, faith is a journey and not a destination. And so as I continue to go on this journey, mind you, in my my beginning to end Bible reading, I'm only in 1 Samuel. So because of Chosen, I did read like the first 6 or 7 books of the New Testament, and I went through Revelation because I love learning about, you know, what people think about heaven and eternity and all that stuff. But I ain't got through the Old Testament. The Old Testament is tough to get through. And so therefore I'm only on 1 Samuel. And so as I talk about, you know, some things I've already learned and kind of thought about and continue to go on this journey, resting in the fact that my relationship with God is a journey, just like my relationship with any friend is going to look different as we grow and as we evolve. And that's a blessing, and it's a good thing, and it's going to serve me at different stages and different stages of my life. And so I hope I can bring you along a little bit on my journey. And so that's it for now. Catch you in the next video.